It's on. Got it first time. Good. Here we go. Day 1. Hello, I'm Freddie Ells, and this is my video diary for my creative writing class. How to write a novel. Something like that. Day 1. Oh, God, shit, I said that already. Okay, edit it out. I can do that. Who would ever know? Not that smart-ass teenager who runs the writing workshop. He is convinced I couldn't possibly understand anything invented in the last 2 centuries. Oh, don't go there, Freddie. Life's too short. Mine is, anyway. Okay. What have I noticed today? My hair looks green in the mirror. Maybe it was the light. I noticed it when I went to the bathroom on what I hope was my last visit tonight. But maybe I'm kidding myself, since I am indulging in a giant cup of coffee and some veggie crisps and hummus. A wee snack. A wee snack. I'm in Edinburgh, so I can say that. Yes. No, I really am. I'm not making that up. Does this mean I'm not really writing a novel? Since I'm just saying something that's true. Somebody told me I'm hot today. And not in a Fahrenheit or even a Celsius sense. Also true. Younger man. 40s, maybe. At the bottle shop. When I went to pick up my Glenfiddich. And he's someone I actually do know. Not some military bloke who's obviously a real person, but whose identity has been stolen by some jackass who thinks I've got money because I'm old, and who thinks I'm stupid because I'm old. Because old people couldn't possibly be suspicious of young, handsome blokes wanting to get to know me. Good grief. I know there are some stupid old people around, but there are some really stupid young ones too. Pardon me. Stupidity knows no age. It doesn't even know its own name. Okay, back to the diary. First things first. No, I'm going to start at the end. Because everyone has a beginning, a middle and an end, and my end is pretty close now. Losing your mother can make you feel like that. It's still pretty fresh, so I won't go there. Okay, let's get to the end, at least how I would like it to be. Not alone. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? And I know there's all these people who die in hospital alone, just with tubes and things stuck up them, but at least they've got doctors and people around them. No, I mean, you know what I mean. I don't want to just sort of be here sometime and not feeling very well and lying there thinking, oh my God, I'm dying and there's nobody here. But on the other hand, why not? There's nothing anybody can do at that point. There's nothing I can do. But that is the point, isn't it? It's not about the end. It's about the bit before, when you're lying there wondering what the hell was that about. That's when you need somebody in the room banging on about how dreadful politicians are and how humanity is going to hell in a handbasket. And you just want it all to be over and done with because you're totally pissed off. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to top myself. I am committed to seeing it through to the very end. There was a time, many, many years ago, when I did seriously considered killing myself. I was 22 years old. Dangerously lonely in London. Struggling with an affair that wasn't an affair, it was just a crush on some guy that encouraged my attention. but we was never going to do anything about it. He claimed his brother was the manager of the Who. The what? I had no idea who the Who were. I don't think they'd even broken into the charts at that point. If they had, I hadn't heard about them. I looked them up and I found them incomprehensible. Couldn't understand a word they were singing. It still annoys me when I can't make out the words that people are singing. Why do they have words? Are they trying to communicate or are they not? Oh, so it's not just that my hearing is deteriorating with age that makes me cranky when I can't make out the words. I've always been this way. Where was I? This is going to happen a lot, I can tell. Oh yes, that time in London, getting off the tube a stop early at Notting Hill Gate Station, crying, on my way home to the bedsit in Holland Park, forcing myself to walk the long way round past the police station, hoping that somebody would notice me or just ask if they could help or just notice me. It's the worst thing, being unnoticed and unnoticeable. But nobody did. And I walked on and I cried and I cried and I thought about the gas oven and how I would turn it on and lie down close to it until I was completely beyond notice. I pictured it all so clearly. I would be there on the floor in that tiny room with its 2 beds, shaky wardrobe, midget fridge. I should be writing this down. Shaky wardrobe, midget fridge, table for 2, yeah, dodgy gas oven. I pictured my roommate coming in and seeing me dead on the floor. Ay. Oh dear. Yeah. And then I wondered what she would be like after she stopped screaming and what would happen next and then what would happen the next day and then the next. And I realized I wouldn't be there to find out. And then I noticed that I was curious about what would happen the next day and the next day and the next and what the next might have to offer. That was the end of that brilliant idea. Now imagine if I'd written that whole story down at the time, then and there. Yeah, that fictitious suicide so beautifully envisioned even in my head. Hey, that's interesting. Something that you imagine that didn't actually happen. That's fiction. Hey, this talking out loud thing is working. It's not that I don't think about suicide from time to time, but I've discovered that if you mention it to medical professionals, especially psychiatrists, they feel obliged to prescribe antidepressants and declare you suicidal. So I have learnt to be circumspect about to whom I mention these thoughts and to avoid psychiatrists at all costs. Maybe I should be concerned about creative writing teachers as well. Did you notice what I said just then about being curious, about noticing my own thoughts? Apparently this is not the way most people live their lives. Noticing their own thinking patterns, thinking about thinking. My mother used to tick me off. Analysing yourself, stop it. It annoyed her. And I couldn't understand why, because I didn't know how to not do it, any more than I knew how to not do the other thing that caused her to let fly with her other favourite chastisement, stop showing off. Oh, bugger, I'm going to have to go again. No, discipline, self-control. If I go upstairs now, I know I won't come back down tonight and I'll never finish this damn thing. Okay, why did I think that would be the last time I needed to go? Huge mug of tea and 2 glasses of Glenfiddich. One trip was never going to last me the night. Oh, my hair still looks green in the Camry thingy. Do you think there's something wrong? I only noticed it when I got back from the bottle shop. Where was I? Oh no, I forgot to hit the pause button. Shit! It's going to take me longer to edit this thing than it's taking me to record it. Okay, day 1. What did I notice today? I woke up. I got up. I lived through the day, and now it's bedtime. I thought about some stuff. My mother, sorry Mum. Whatever I did that annoyed you so much, my children are doing it to me now, and so it goes. Oh, I wish I had something original to say. Perhaps that not obnoxious, there's a good word, obnoxious teenager has something. Maybe he has a point. I should stop thinking about myself all the time and write something post-apocalyptic. Like, okay, maybe there's an alien invasion of microbial beings that are making our hair turn green. and then, that makes us all feel so weird that we isolate ourselves. And then all the young people can't stand the loneliness, so they rush about, infecting each other with greenness all over. And only the old people have the strength of mind to stay indoors until the greenness fades away. And one old lady saves humanity, this is my outline, by creating a YouTube channel talking about the benefits of staying at home and demonstrating how the green will fade away if we just keep our distance from each other. And then I'm on a roll.